Hello everyone, today is Sunday. I have a device, I'm going to review it, and why wouldn't it be if you're looking at this desk? So yeah, let's get this underway. So today we are looking at the Steam Deck again, because yes, this is part 2, deuxième partie, la segunda parte, parche 2, dai nibu, or whatever language you want to fancy to describe the second part of this video. Yes, because after a month and a half ago, I believe, when I made the first video, a lot of things have happened ever since, and yes, some of which are good, some of which are not so good, but anyway, yes, this is the Steam Deck again. This is the logo. So yes, when you first buy the Steam Deck, this is what you get: a carrying case, the thing itself, which we will open right now. If I could open it without, yeah, there we go. I don't have enough room, but whatever. Here comes the thing itself, and let's throw the case to the side. And yes, this is what it is, the Steam Deck. So you get this, the carrying case, and a power brick. A USB-C power brick, but a brick that gives out power nonetheless. And this is the 64 eMMC model, which you're looking at right now. There's other models, the 256 and 512 with NVMe solid state drive. And with that, I'll get to that in a bit. So yes, look at the screen, look at the buttons. There's the Steam, there's 3 dots. This right here is considered a trackpad. This right here is considered a, you know where this is going. Yes, all that stuff. Just a quick overview, and yeah. And inside, there's a 512 gig micro SD card, because ever since I did that first video, shortly after, I bought a 512 gig micro SD card. Yes, I'm stumbling upon words, can you tell? I'm pretty sure it supports a terabyte, but I'm too poor to buy a terabyte. But then again, you really don't need that much unless you want to put an entire library's worth of games in it. But then again, why would you? I mean, let's face it, you're not going to play every single game in your library. And that's coming from somebody like me who has, oh, I don't know, over 2,500 games in his library. So there's that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and turn it on by pressing this power button. You probably hear it. It goes blip. And yes, the fans. Or should I say, the vents for the fans. Because yes, believe it or not, well, how can I best describe it? There have been many updates, according to Valve, where the fans, or the fans of the Steam Deck should say, we're not content with the fan it being on all the time, so now you have full control over it. And now, I don't know if you can hear it, you can barely hear it. And that is pretty good, because upon launch, yeah, the fans, yeah. Okay, so what could we describe here? So let's go ahead and zoom in a bit. So we got stuff. We got home, library, store, friends, chat, blah, 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 blah. As a matter of fact, if you want to look at part 1 of the unboxing and stuff, yeah, there's a button above. Yeah, I'll put it above somewhere. Yeah, you'll know it. You'll see it. And I'll put a link in the description if you're watching this on a smartphone or whatever. So, yeah, very generous, aren't I? Anyway, so here's what we have. This is pretty much the front page and such. If I can maneuver. Yes, there we go. And I have a lot of things in here ever since then. And 512 gigs has a lot of stuff in it, so. Okay, I think enough. Yes. I have all these games in here, and yes, we are going to look at some of them. In fact, not all of them, but enough to where, yeah, because the first time I only described a few, so there's that. So let's go ahead and do that. Prepare for the immediate jump cut. We interrupt this DRS video for an advertisement. Yes, whatever next. Do you ever need a notebook, but you're tired of spending $1 or $2 on the same notebooks you buy every year for school or whatever? Well, I have something for you. A friend of mine has made a notebook, and it's completely cute. And that is a composition notebook. Yes, created by a friend of mine, Melody Lee. Yes, you could look at this. It is amazing. Yes, she has made this notebook, and I'm happy with it. It's a very good notebook. In fact, I haven't written anything in it, but as you can see, it's all blank. But nonetheless, it has a heart on the bottom right hand corner to show you, yes, we all need love and everything else. It contains 110 pages, plenty enough for taking notes or writing your ideas or whatever thoughts you have on your head and want to put them on paper. And if you look on the back, more stuff, and yes, it is amazing. And I love this so much, and it was well worth it. So if you want to buy one of these and support a friend of mine, go ahead and click the button above somewhere or the link in the video description. And yes, it is probably the best money you'll ever spend on a notebook, and I like it, and you might too. Notebooks. Oh, we also need notebook. Yes, heart on the bottom right hand corner. I like it. Yes, go ahead and buy one. Of course, it's meant for right-handed people, but if you're a left-handed person that writes with the left hand, there's also a version for that too, but sadly, right now, they're not available as making this video. So go ahead and buy one still, button somewhere, and link in the video description. And now, we return to our regular DRS video program. This is Aperture Desktop. I don't think I've ever showed this off on part 1, but yep, Aperture Desktop, a kinda-ish exclusive to the Steam Deck. Well, I say kinda-ish because you could also play it on PC as well, but Valve suggests that you should play this on the Steam Deck because it has everything, you know, accelerometers, the touchpad, joysticks, face buttons and whatnot. I mean, everything else is just, yeah. I mean, it's okay, a nice tech demo to show off the hardware per se, and it's pretty good. I mean, nothing wrong with everything, but yeah, it's pretty good. I'll just give it that. However, though, yeah, I wish every game should, you know, be released for the Steam Deck, kind of like exclusives, you know, to test the hardware and everything else. Because I mean, why not? It's just great. Also, you'll note on the left hand is the overlay for testing out. Well, not testing out. Well, that too, but showing off the battery and all that stuff, as you can see here. Yep. And I think I just did something. Oh, but oh well. Well, I think I destroyed everything, so that's good. But yeah, Aperture Desktop. It's sadly it's a short game, but imagine if they went full bore with this. You know, having, you know, how can I say it? It's a free game, needless to say. I mean, it's free. You could play it on either or. But again, wish every game. Well, the new games should have, you know, Steam Deck exclusives. You know, hardware wise. But then again, so. Yeah, just to show off. So unfortunately, there's no GLaDOS in here. But hey, you got Cave Johnson at least, because I mean, a man that demands to see Life Manager to when throws you lemons, you know, combustible lemons that burns your house down. But yeah, I think I'm just going off. Anyway, let's and I'm in jail. So anyway, next game before stuff happens. This is Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds, a game that's from 2013, and it's a pretty good game in my opinion. Apparently it's not compatible with the Steam Deck, but However, I see no incompatibility issues other than the joystick apparently uses the Xbox 360 configuration, but that's more than enough. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, I enjoy this game a lot. I mean, however, also being on the available for Xbox 360, and and also to my understanding, I think it was also released for the PS Vita in Japan, but I'm not sure if it was also released in the US. But then again, who cares? Because I have it on Steam, I have it on 360, so yeah. And the best part about it, taking this game on the go, is it's pretty much good. It's you know, fun, and have a, you could do multiplayer on this, although I haven't tested it out because I haven't able to find anybody to do multiplayer with, even though I have some friends who have this game, I believe. Oh well, I may have to get another Steam Deck just to try that out, but then again, I'm not even gonna bother. But then again, yeah, Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds, it's a good game. I mean, recommended on my list. And of course, you have to play as Kurisu because why not? Yes. This is Portal 2, because I think I've shown off Portal 1 on the first video, so here's Portal 2 because why not? And the only reason I'm showing you this is because recently Valve has released Portal and Portal 2 on Nintendo Switch, so what better way to show off Portal on the Steam Deck? And yep, there goes the companion cube. I'm screwed. Anyway, yeah, Portal and Portal 2 on Nintendo Switch. Who needs that? You could play this on the Steam Deck and it works just as good. Because, yeah, why not? And we could do this with companion cube and ow. Yes, GLaDOS fizzled that one, so yeah. I don't even know what I'm doing because I'm having to look through this through the viewfinder, but oh well. Anyway, let's just destroy not destroy companion cubes, but do something what we can. And yeah, just to show off. And I mean, let's face it, it's pretty good. I mean, Portal itself is pretty good. Portal 2 is also is the best, needless to say. And yeah, like I don't even know what I'm doing. It's been a good while since I've played Portal and Portal 2, so there is that. But you get the idea. I mean, if you've never played it, I don't know what's wrong with you. But then again, I mean, it's okay. You could do this, and you could just go through this and do this over and over and over again. But yeah, Portal and Portal 2 on Steam Deck. Take it or leave it. All I could say is, yeah. If you want to get the Switch version, it's up to you. But then again, I prefer on the Steam Deck because, yeah, frame rate. That's all I can say. That it's just frame rate. This is Overcooked 2, a game that's loved by many, and all that stuff. Where you, yeah, if you've never played Overcooked, then you should play because it's a very interesting game. And having fun with it, being on stream, helping out with friends and such. Yes. It's a bit better than the Switch, needless to say. I mean, well, Switch PC version, same thing anyway. And I don't even know what I'm doing. Seriously, it's a good game. Try it. It's fun. You know, Switch PC version, doesn't matter. It's all good and everything. And we just made Kevin happy. Yes. 365. Yes, 365 days. It's my total and all that stuff. Made Mr. Onion happy, and of course, Kevin. Yes, praise Kevin. But yeah, Overcooked on the go. I mean, I'll take PC version over the Switch version. I mean, both the same thing. The only major difference is, of course, the controls on the Switch are a bit swapped, or a bit, I should say. They're swapped. The PC version, you know, ABXY. I mean, take it or leave it. So yeah, Overcooked, good game overall. Overcooked 2, rather. This is the second one. Overcooked 2, I'll take this over anything. Probably the first one and all that. So yeah, so it's good. Highly recommended. And let's go and praise Kevin. Yes, praise Kevin. This is Bullet Soul Infinite Burst. a very good shmup that was also released for the Xbox 360, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a good shmup. Fortunately, it's not compatible, but seriously, there's nothing incompatible that I've noticed. I mean, yep, a good shmup nonetheless. I prefer Raiden 5, I think, or pretty much the cave shmups. But yeah, I mean, this one doesn't get talked about as much as far as I know, but hey, it's interesting. I mean, good shmup. I mean, I wish it was compatible because, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong other than the that box that shows what am I talking about? It's a little box that either configures the size, window size, and button configuration, but other than that, I mean, it's pretty good. It's a good shmup. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'll take this over the 360 version. I would meant to say, but yeah, it's good. I mean, it's recommended. I mean, if you're not into shmups, then whatever. It's pretty good. I mean, I like it, and you might too if you ever get into it. But yeah, yes, definitely give this one a go. This is the Insomnia Files, a game that was released for the Switch, now being released for the PC, and it is a good thing. But what's not a good thing, it shows it's yet again another game that's incompatible, which is very annoying, but oh well. Again, nothing incompatible, but yes, we could talk to the boss, and yet we've just found the victim, which is, yeah. Yeah, there, yeah, whatever, Date. But yeah, I mean, the ability to play the Insomnia Files on the go that's not on the Switch is a plus, at least on my book. It's pretty good, and yep, it's not too good considering the fact of incompatibility issues, but I mean, of course, the only issue you're going to run into is when you first start it up, you get a pop-up dialog in changing what control method you want and video settings you want, and yeah, that's something else. So let's it's worth picking up. I mean, if you're into this sort of thing, I mean, it's pretty good. So let's talk to this person and ask what this guy's name is. Yes, this guy's name is Kagami. What's your name again, sir? I'm sorry. Yeah, that's pretty good. What's your name again? I keep forgetting. Yes, Kagami. Let's keep annoying him further, and yeah. Yes, are you serious? Yes, it is Kagami. I'm sorry. What was your name again? Okay, I think I'm having too much fun of asking this guy's name again. We know it's Kagami, so yeah, there's that. So, the Insomnia Files, Nintendo Switch version, Steam version, Steam Deck version. Your choice. It's worth picking up. It's plus on my book, so yeah, get it. And let's talk to the boss. And it's unusual for this time of year for, yeah. Oh, something I didn't notice. Yes, you can move around with the joystick or the trackpad, so there's something. Anyway, next game. Next is Nier Automata, or Automata, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, I mean, this on the Steam Deck is really, really good. I mean, the frame rate, I mean, no dips, at least from what I'm experiencing. Is, how could I best describe it? If you want to play Nier Automata on the go, then playing it on the Steam Deck is the way to go. Obviously, because, well, let's face it, it's gonna come out on the Switch at some point, probably a couple months from now when I upload this video. And on the Switch, really? Nier Automata on the Switch? Well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, just PC, Steam version. I mean, can't go wrong with some Nier Automata on the go if you're playing it on the Steam Deck, so there's that. But then again, I mean, you do have the Xbox and PlayStation version, so what's there to complain, I guess. And yeah, we could do that. Man, if there was only a moose on here where you could ride on, But eventually I'm here, so there's that. But whatever. Not much to say really, other than yeah, good frame rate. I mean, eventually you'll hear the fan go off every now and then, but other than that, I mean, can't go wrong with some Nier on the go via the Steam Deck. And don't worry about the Switch version if it ever comes out. No, that. So let's fall in the hole or just cling onto the ladder and just, yeah. And starting to know some frame rate issues here, but nonetheless, it's still passable. I mean, still playable. I mean, can't get any worse, right? Anyway, so there's that. So let's move on to the next game. Next is Yakuza Like a Dragon. Yes, a game on the Yakuza series, and you could play it on the Steam Deck because most likely you're never gonna see this on Nintendo Switch. But yeah, it's pretty good. Let's fight some dudes while we're at it, cause I mean, I guess we're here anyway, so let's do this thing. But yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, nonetheless. I don't know if you can probably hear this, but the fan is going off. I mean, really, really intense. I mean, for a game of this caliber, eventually the fan is going to go off and it's probably going to annoy you. You kind of want to have this full blast, or at the very least, use some headphones or something. I don't even know. And on top of that, it may decrease some battery life. And I'm pretty much getting distracted from what I'm supposed to do here. But yeah, it is what it is. And apparently I'm doing a thing and I'm not doing it really, really well. Because, again, looking through the viewfinder of the camera, and yep. Yeah, it is burner dude with purple flames and stuff like that. But yeah. But yeah, if you're a fan of the Yakuza series, then you have a Steam Deck, then yeah, give it a shot on this. It's pretty interesting, needless to say. I mean, yes, I'm up, and yes, it's all that. So yeah, Yakuza on the go. Yeah, recommended on my book. Next is Sonic Roboblast 2, a game that's been around for many years. I mean for so long. I mean, this thing's been it's amazing to think a game like this uses the same engine as the first original Doom. That's how far this game has gone back. I mean, really, it's so many updates and so much stuff that's been out and about for this. I mean, haven't played this in God knows how long, but man, it's an amazing game. It's such a shame it's not on Steam anyway. What am I saying? Yeah, this game is not on Steam, but I mean, you could find it elsewhere. And yeah, if this game is not on Steam, I'm showing you this because, well, how can I just say it? This is a non-Steam game, which, yep, you can download somewhere from the internet and such. Okay, I'm not making words. Let's try that again. This is a game, okay. Alright, let's try this again. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just immersed on how... Yep, fall in the water, Sonic. Get back up, you. Yeah, there we go. So this game is available via the Steam Desktop. It has its own little store, or not so much store, but more of a place to download games from pretty much else. And this being a Linux build, then yep, just download it, and a good process you could play. Yep, a sentence that I would never use for a very good while. And ow, I got an itch on my eye. So there's that. I'm just immersed enamored, or very surprised a game that of this caliber is. Yep, just beat it. Yeah, if you go into desktop mode and go to the Discover store, pretty much, download this and add it to your add this game to a non-Steam library and such, and you can play this on here. And yep, it's a very good game. Just thought I'd show this off because it's, you know, it's fun, it's fine, all that stuff, and I'm just having to know what I'm doing playing through the viewfinder, and let's not hit spikes and let's not do that. But yeah, if you've never played this game, I mean, you give it a try, and who knows if it will be released on other consoles such as the Switch and somewhat. I highly doubt it. I think I better stop playing this before I get too excited, and not too excited, but you know. Anyways, next game. And finally, it plays Doom. I mean, what more did you expect? I mean, yeah, it plays Doom. Let's yeah. So yeah, that is about it on showing off some games for the Steam Deck. Do I think it's really worth the price? Well, for $400 you can get the 64 gig eMMC version, the one I have, and there's also the 256 and 512 gig of NVMe. But according to Valve, it doesn't look good considering the change of hardware specs and such. And well, let's just face it. I mean, 256, 512 gigs, and replacing the SSD could do some, well, not so much good things in the change of hardware. But yeah, I'm glad I've stuck with the 64 and use external storage. And who knows, maybe I'll get myself a terabyte micro SD card, because why the heck not? But oh well, not much to talk about and on that front. But if that's not good enough, well, Valve is pretty much putting a hold on the dock for the Steam Deck. Well, as of this video, as of this video, who knows if they're actually going to make it or somewhat. But then again, it doesn't look like it's going to be out, and you know what that means. Have to get a third-party one or something that plug into USB-C, and if it works, it works. I may end up getting one myself. I don't even know. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, that is about it for the part 2 of the Steam Deck. Will I make a part 3? I don't know, and if I do, then I guess I'll show off the dock for this if I ever get around to it. Not the official one Valve makes. If they ever get around to it, who knows? I can't predict the future, but maybe you can. If you do, put it in the comments, please. But yeah. Anyway, I've been talking for so much. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. So until then, take care, have a good one, and all that good stuff. So until then, see ya.